Yo, we are back right here, man.
Chip.
Next star up in the room.
Up in the zone with the B-side. Hey, real hip-hop, man. Some of the things you were saying, right? I mean, I could agree, you know. Rakim and Big Daddy Kane. Like, I'm big fans of their music, and we talked about it before, but Wackoe and I got a chance to host the Rakim show like a few months back. That shit was dope.
Were you starstruck? Because I would have been.
I don't know, but I was in my hip hop zone. Like I was vibing out with every song. So I guess kind of. I mean, it was cool. Like we chopped it up, shook hands. I got a flick with him. Jill Scott jumped on the stage because she's a fan of Rakim's. So she got up there, and then a fan in the front had some original Rakim, well, Eric B. and Rakim records. And she
vinyl?
The vinyls, man. He wanted them signed.
Wow.
That was actually Ernie the hip hop fanatic, man. So shout out to him.
And he has probably everybody's shit original vinyl. But yeah, he brought them. And like Eric, I think it was Eric B for president, and I don't remember what the other one was. And then, but Jill Scott grabbed him, and she's dancing on the stage while he's rapping, and she's holding the shit. Hey, Jill Scott, I ain't gonna lie, man. She could get it.
She's holding them like they were 40s.
Yeah.
She's at a fucking gangster party and shit.
Right?
Yeah, no, she was kind of G with it that night.
Dope.
I would have loved to have gone home with her. All right, look.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go off subject here.
Jill Scott.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, where are you based out of, though, man?
I'm originally from New York, from Queens, man.
So Queens,
But
man.
I've been in LA for over like 10, 15 years, man.
All right, cool.
818, all day the Valley.
There you go.
North Hollywood, Van Nuys.
Nice.
Everywhere.
You still
Been
go
all.
back and visit over there too, or
You know what? I haven't been back in a few years. I
Okay.
need to get back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say I haven't been there since the towers went down. That's a long
That
fucking
was
time.
a minute, yeah.
It's a long time, so let's just
Hey,
think about that.
I gotta go there, just at all, like in general. I haven't been there yet. I mean,
It's a birthday hip hop.
yeah, no, I mean, that's one of the main reasons too, because I just want to soak in that culture, man. I really do. But what is there any difference, like your influences, stuff you used to listen to growing up? I mean, did you listen to East and West Coast? I mean, how did that go
Oh, absolutely. Man.
before you started rapping?
Most of the 90s, even when we were out there, I was in LA. We had family that were already out here. So, I mean, I grew up on listening to KRS-One and all the East Coast stuff. But Snoop, Dre, you know what I'm saying? The whole death row movement. You know what I'm saying? It was like painful. I remember being really, 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 really young, but seeing the whole East Coast, West Coast beef thing. And I was like, damn, dude, that's... It confused me as a child, but when I got older, I was I didn't understand.
What's going on?
Like, what? Aren't they both rappers? Pac and Biggie? This makes no sense.
It confused grown folks, so it doesn't matter, dog. Like that
You know,
shit was that was a fucking.
That was the era where
the media maybe they blew that out of proportion, but yeah.
Those were the bad days.
Yeah. That's
Those were the
when.
bad days.
How come you never see him talk? Like, how come on the news you don't see like
Because it's the news,
sick
bro.
jacket? Well, just an
You answered your own question?
Here's an example though. Tenochtitlan throws a Hip Hop for Humanity every year, which we're a part of. Canned Food Drive, Sick Jackin', Psycho Round. He's a sponsor every year. He rolls up. He's a sponsor, and he rolls up and he brings food to the thing, but they never show shit like that.
Because Sick
you know what I
Jackin'
mean?
is not killing anybody. He's not robbing banks. He's not fucking whatever the hell else that they want to go ahead and push out there, man.
So
because that's what sells.
Yeah.
And most of these rappers, these days, the more mainstream commercial ones, shout out to them. I'm saying, would that be believable with Drake? You know, if you saw Drake beefing with he's got the Jay-Z thing on right now, but like
with anybody,
Canada and LA. How's that? That's not real beef. That ain't gangsta-delicious.
He's gonna
You wouldn't believe that shit.
He's gonna
Who are you
sing.
talking about?
He's gonna he's gonna sing
I'll boot you up.
a Degrassi musical, like to battle somebody and shit. Hey, no, but anyways, besides all that crap, hey, no, but your movement, man, and what you've been working on in particular, you talked about the mixtape go ahead and tell the people about that too, man.
Yeah, I dropped a mixtape roughly about 2-3 months ago, maybe the beginning of this year. Can't remember the exact date, but it's called Far From Ordinary. It's my second mixtape. I have another mixtape that I did with Broken Complex. I used to be with Broken Complex back in the day. That one's called A Gentleman and a Scholar. Get that too. That's still downloadable on the Broken Complex website. But the new one's Far From Ordinary. Worked really hard on it. It was like, and I know MCs and artists be cranking out mixtapes like every day. You know what I'm saying? This was almost a year process because I was going through such a transitional period with labels and leaving Broke Complex, going like completely independent. So it was like, damn, now what direction do I want to go? You know, so when I did Far From Ordinary, I got my creative juices like flowing like at the 10th power, like the highest I could ever do it. So I just wanted a project that was good, and it came out really good. It's a free download. You can get it at soundcloud.com/maxstar83, which is, I got a playlist of music, but if you go about maybe three slots down, you'll see the mixtape posted on my SoundCloud. It's on DatPiff. Did I say that right? DatPiff.
DatPiff, yeah.
DatPiff.com/maxstar83. Yeah.
So was the main reason? I mean, you kind of talked about it a little bit, but was there main reason for kind of going your own way? Was it creative differences, or I mean, you don't have to get too into it. I mean, unless you want to, start banging.
I ain't got nothing to hide.
You want to bang like Drake? I mean,
I want to bang on niggas. No, it ain't even. It was kind of that. I don't want to say it was creative differences, but the same. Broken Complex was going in a direction that I no longer was welcome to. You know, as you know, Hoppa is with the whole funk volume movement. They're blowing up. You know what I'm saying? So it was a decision more on the head staff, Hoppa and Mike and David Govia, that they wanted artists on the label that were pushing up numbers. You know, kind of like Dizzy Wright and Hobson. You know, in my opinion, and that's what it. You know, when we discussed it, I was just like, okay, no worries. I joined Broken Complex back in 2009, 2010. You know, I was the first line of artists. There was a few before me, but when it became a full-fledged family, you know, I was back there, and Hop asked me to join the crew, and I did. And 3 years in the making. You know, we did a compilation album, and it was just time to come to an end. That's all. And it was just like you said, it's creative differences, but in the same token,
sometimes it's just time to move on.
It's just time to go. It was getting stale. and but it was good times. I had some of the best shows, recorded the best tracks, did a lot of good things with Road Complex, man. So shout out to BC all day, and it was just time to move on.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. It was just, you know, you get older.
Well, it's an experience and stuff, man.
It was a very good experience. It was awesome. 3 years, good. It was a good experience. Gave me a fan base that I didn't have, you know, especially when he joined Funk Volume. I was like, oh shit.
Cool.
This is what I need.
So is that like kind of the general direction? Now you're just straight independent. You're doing your own stuff.
Just grinding independent, working with different venues. Just kind of recently, it's not official, but just I'm doing a side project with Yellow Black. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the whole Fools.
Yeah.
I'm an affiliate of that movement now.
We know that guy.
Yeah, Yellow Black's homie, man. I've known that dude for like 3-4 years, man. And when I met him, it was on the Broken Complex tour that we did back in 2000. I was about to say 010. Can you say that? Like you said, people say 09, but it wouldn't make any sense.
It wouldn't, would it?
Even
really.
But it's 2010. So
unless we had a year.
I guess so.
We had one digit to the year.
Inquiring minds. What?
Hey, shouts to Yellow Black, man.
He's a homie.
We joke about this a lot, but when he came on the show one time, I believe it was DJ Unique, right? I think was it DJ Unique?
Yeah.
From did a lot of stuff with Bone Thugs and all that. The production
producer, DJ.
And we kind of were doing it as a surprise thing, and then. I think he was a little bit feeling good. He was in a zone. Yellow Black was right here, and DJ Choice One was spinning, and then he goes, yeah, and shouts out to DJ Unique, and we all looked at it, and Choice goes, what the fuck? Like, it was a surprise.
Ruined it.
And he just kind of blew it out, and he looked at us all like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? Like, he still didn't get it until after when we went in the video, we had to tell him, oh, yeah, it was supposed to be a surprise. Thanks.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's why he's not back on the show ever again.
Oh.
Shouts to you. What up, Yellow Black? Hey, they out there making
man.
moves with Fools Are Dumb and all that, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, the new project once again, where they can get it and all that stuff, where they can.
Yeah, just I also got a music video that's a drop too.
Yeah.
Before I forget, it's to the song "Real Hip Hop" I just did. I just dropped it over the weekend, dude. People are really feeling it. You can get that at youtube.com/MaxStarVisuals. That's my little account, whatever thing you want to call it, page. And the mixtape, once again, like I said, you can go to SoundCloud.com/ I don't know if people say backslash anymore. It's probably just slash now. /Maxstar, Maxstar83. I had somebody check me for that once. I said backslash. They're like, no. They don't call it. I was like, okay.
Forward slash.
But backslash or slash Maxstar83, datpiff.com /Maxstar83. Far from ordinary. Yeah, free download too, so don't be cheap.
Make sure you guys check that out.
Don't
man.
be cheap. It's
free.
If
you can, if you didn't save enough yet for that free album, then you're doing something wrong. Hey, check this out. I wanted to ask you, because speaking of real hip hop, and we talked a little, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, but if you could put like your ultimate group together, whether they got along or not, whether Drake's banging on somebody and you want to throw him in. No, I'm just kidding. But a group, DJ and producer included, couple rappers. I mean, who would it be, man? Who would be your ultimate?
From what era?
Anywhere.
Any era. That's
you
the
can
thing.
mix and match, man.
I come from I'm bred from the lyricist backpacking era of like the late 90s into the early 2000s. So I'd probably pick a bunch from that. I say Eminem, of course. Joe Budden, dude, and I know he's part of Slaughterhouse. He is that whole group. First of all, shout out to all of Slaughterhouse. You guys are all beasts. I look up to all four of those dudes. They are just lyricists. It's ridiculous.
We'll see you guys on the show in a couple weeks.
No, really?
No, wait, one day.
Can I come back?
No.
Max Star will be returning. But I was more up on Joe Budden at the initial point, and I knew Joel Ortiz and all that and Crooked Eye and all that. But what it really was like with Joe Budden, he was just like, he was a beast, dude. Like, and so I would say him. I'd say Eminem, Joe Budden, good producer.
This one,
good producer.
This one's tough.
It's a hard one.
I think that's always a tough one.
I want to say like old school Neptunes, old school Timbaland, Focus. I remember he was dope. Ninth Wonder.
Ninth Wonder,
Ninth Wonder. I mean, Premier. I mean, there's some. But if it were to say one, I would have to say old school Neptunes.
Old school Neptunes.
That's nice. That's a good. That's an interesting one right there.
I'd have to go with old school.
They were really on fire when they forgot, like that era you're talking about. Like they couldn't make anything whack at that time.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And DJ Felly Fell. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
That would be your DJ.
That would be the DJ right there.
I don't know. I couldn't think of nobody. I couldn't think of anybody funnier.
So you got it. You're the DJ Philly. So hey, thank you for coming through, man, and we'll make sure that they can check that project out. If we don't have that video, if we didn't get that link, we'll definitely be playing it next week.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, it's a good video, man. Shout out to Nocturnal Dream Pictures, man, for shooting that. Nestor Valle, he did his thing, man. We shot it like all over Van Nuys, because we wanted to give it that, that kind of that old school 90s gritty street look. And what's grittier and streetier than parts of Van Nuys? It makes sense. Well, but yeah, check that video out.
That's right, man. Get that old school feel to
it.
Hey, man, thank you once again, and let them know where they could get at you on your social media, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Facebook.com/ Dude, this is gonna be a running thing now.
Just go like that.
/ Maxstar83. Twitter @officialmaxstar. If you like pictures of like wheat pasta and shrimp fettuccine and corny shit like that, because I'm a big nigga that likes to eat, you can go to Instagram. Is that a sign of approval there? Instagram @TheRealMaxStar, man. But definitely hit my Facebook up, Maxstar83.
So food's going down on the Instagram.
Oh man,
ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Food porn.
Hey, don't let my skinny body deceive you. I be grubbing. Hey, check it out, man. Thank you, Max Star, for coming through, man.
Thank you guys, man.
This is the B-Side Show, and we'll be right back. We got Big Tiny in the fucking building, Unauthorized Dink. Check it out. Yeah.